Good morning, everybody. Pastor Stitch, Narrow Path Christian Church, BC, Bay City, Michigan. Welcome to the Biker Devotional. So this morning, as I was reading in Proverbs 16, I read verse 18 and 21, and I realized something today that I hadn't noticed before. In verse 18, it says, "Pride comes before destruction, and arrogant spirit before a fall." That's pretty easy to understand. When I get my pride in the place where I think I've accomplished something, I've done something, I deserve something, I'm setting myself up definitely for a fall, right? And especially when I get arrogant about it. But as I was reading this morning, I realized that verse 21, it comes after that warning. And it says, "Anyone with a wise heart is called discerning, and pleasant speech increases learning." And every time I've read that verse before, I've read it as wise heart is called discerning, and pleasant speech increases learning, saying that if you have a wise heart, you have to speak well for people to hear you and learn from you. And I realized this morning that was arrogant, that was prideful in the way I was interpreting it. I was warned just before that not to read it that way, and I read it that way anyway. And so this morning I learned that it is saying to me, anyone with a wise heart is called discerning. And when I speak pleasantly, it can increase my own learning. Sometimes we need to be reminded about the pride and the arrogance of who we are. We can learn from anyone, whether it's the hang-around that just showed up at the club last week, or it's the OG with the gray beard that has lasted long enough to earn the respect, because you don't grow that old without doing something right. Which, by the way, there's another verse in here this week, in today's readings, that says something about gray hair is the glorious crown, and it's found in the way of the righteous. By the way, that's verse 31. I'm not saying I have gray hair because I'm righteous. I'm saying that I've learned a few things along the way. Literally, that translates, gray hair is a glorious crown if you live a righteous life. I don't know that it's my glorious crown, but I'm grateful for the opportunity to have lived this long and learned the lessons that I'm learning and still learning today and able to share with you. So just don't forget that. Pride and arrogance can get in the way of how you read even. We have to be gentle in our speech. We have to learn from every situation. Anyone with a wise heart is called discerning, and pleasant speech increases learning. I love you all. I hope you have a great day. God bless.